Byrdstattoo back at it again, and this is presented to you by Inkmaster Byrd. And today, I just want to start off by saying, hello Facebook friends and family, and thanks for tuning in to another chapter of who you are today and bringing a better light on that subject. One of the subjects that I want to touch today was, if you want to change your life, there's three things you're going to have to change. First, number one, you're going to have to raise your standards. Take your shoulds in life and turn them into a must. I mean, that's just plain and simple. It's as easy as it's going to get, without making it complicated. Take your shoulds in life and turn them into a must. If you have a great relationship, it's not that you have a great relationship because you do it sometimes. It's because you consistently do it every day. It's like you wake up, you say, I love you, you're happy, you want to progress, you want to see that relationship grow, you want to do what they call the will to make that relationship grow. That willpower is that mustard seed that keeps that relationship alive. Number two, only way you're going to have that change in life that you really want if you raise your standards. Make your life a must-have situation, not an option. In other words, don't let failure be an option to you. Take in what you've learned from school and your mom or dad or whoever might have raised you. Taking that value. You know, if life was just as easy as saying, okay, I'm just going to give up, well, where would you be right now if somebody gave up on you as a kid? So at this point, I'm going to need you not to give up on yourself. And most importantly, uplift yourself so that you're a happy individual on the inside. That way you can uplift the next person. And as long as you're happy, people in your circle, people around you, they're going to feel equally as happy. And when you got happy people in your circle of what I call love, you can definitely move forward. And speaking of love, if nobody told you they loved you today, Byrd loves you. Okay? Now, another thing, demand more from yourself than anybody else will. I think that's another key point here. Demand more from yourself. Don't just take the smallest things in life and settle with that and be content. You know, my dad used to tell me, if you do what you always did, you will be what you always been. And with that being said, if you keep doing the same thing over and over again and expecting change, that's like a form of insanity. You would be insane to keep thinking you would do something over and over again, hoping for change. All right? So moving forward, if you don't push yourself, God has a very funny way of showing you your need of growth and self-improvement, and it ain't never pleasant when He has to show you. If you have to wait for Him to come, it's a bad thing. And it says in any book you might read that a man that don't eat is a man that doesn't work is a man that doesn't eat. And that's very important. I see a lot of times on Facebook statuses where people make these quotes or whatnot, saying, oh, well, I wish a man would fall at my doorstep, and oh, I want a good relationship, oh, I want good money, oh, I want my dream house. All these different things these people want. But the key question is, well, what are you doing to get there? What necessary steps have you taken? Have you even strategized anything? Have you made any plans to get with what you want? Or do you think somebody's just going to knock at your door and it's going to come to you? And I use that in the same as in a relationship and in your business life. Most people carry out their relationship life just as they do in their business life. And it's a form of character. Okay? When you're talking about character and self must self-improve so that the character can shine on others. With that being said, we're going to move on to the next thing. The only thing keeping you from what you want in life is you. believing that you can't do anything, or somebody asks you a question, you say, hey, I can't do it, I'm not going to be able to make it, or this, that, and the other. Well, guess what? You're probably not going to make it. You know, with that attitude, you're going to have to change your attitude. Have you ever been there before? Like, you know, you say, hey, I can't afford this bill this week, so I'm just going to let it go, or I'm just going to pay it whenever. And that's just a bad habit to get in. Start getting a habit of taking advantage over the things you can do. What you're thinking about this very moment is controlled by your own beliefs, and it affects your life very seriously. So start believing that you can, and start putting in some willpower and sacrifice a little time, maybe even a couple dollars, and see what happens from there. Forget what doesn't work and install what you need. Now, there's going to be some links below. I'm going to open up the box so you guys can comment, and I would love to elaborate and connect with y'all. Please leave me an inbox. My number is 404-913-1280. And once again, look down there in the bottom of the description, and you will see the link. Click on that. But before you do, I would say give me a call and let's talk. Let me ask you a couple questions, because here's a few questions I'm going to ask you. You know, if you want to make change, how about answering these couple questions? And here, I'll read them to you. Would you be interested in a side job if it wouldn't interfere with what you're currently doing? Number one. Number two, how much time do you have to invest in your dream of what you want to do? This isn't about me. This is about you. The next one will be, how much money do you have to invest? Okay, you might not have no money today, but hey, I'm going to show you how to get some. We got to make a little sacrifice. Even homeless people are getting paid. If they can get paid, there's no excuses while your hands and your brain is working on Facebook, tagged, or Twitter, or even YouTube, and you're not getting paid, okay? When do you want to start making money? Now, that's a very, very important question. Very important question. When do you want to start making money? Well, I'd say today is a great day to start, or at least start talking and communicating with me or whoever you might trust in your circle, and go from there. This is Inkmaster Byrd. If nobody told you they loved you today, I love you, and stay tuned for more information.